Number 9, history in Panama City at the Estadio Romel Fernandez. Back in match day 5, Panama hosting the U.S. and Panama beating the United States for the first time ever, Herc, in World Cup qualifying.
We're on the same page here. Giassi Zarda's own goal, right? But look what it meant to them. He literally has tears in his eyes celebrating this goal. This is what it means to Panama.
Aníbal Godoy, the game winner in that game for Panama. Probably a low point too, Herc, for the United States there. Remember, that was the Berhalter 7 changes game. Number 8, back to match day 1 we go. The U.S. visiting El Cuscatlán. The Roldan brothers of Seattle facing off against each other on the international stage. Alex got the start, played the full 90 for El Salvador. Christian Roldan subbing on for the last 12 minutes.
Guatemala, El Salvador, and the U.S. men's national team, the eligibility for these two. The coolest thing about this, Cesar and Ana Roldan, their parents were actually in the stadium to watch this. It's pretty cool.
Game ended in a 0-0 draw. Number 7, this isn't really good, Herc, but it is important. USA Costa Rica in Columbus, match day 6. Costa Rica and the United States were tied 1-1 at the half when Keylor Navas went out injured. He was replaced by Leonel Moreira, and the U.S. would eventually get their game winner off an own goal from Moreira.
Yeah, very unlucky from Moreira. Very difficult to come in halftime cold like that. Off Moreira and into the goal off a Timothy Weah strike. Unlucky.
Navas' absence has cost Costa Rica. Moreira also at fault on a goal in the 1-0 loss away to Canada. Number 6, great moment for Raul Jimenez after a long injury layoff. He returns to the score sheet for Mexico in match day 6, the 2-0 win away at El Salvador.
10 months, 26 days. That's 330 days since his last goal. Unbelievable.
Raul Jimenez converting for El Tri for the first time in almost 11 months. Number 5, Canada. This one hurt kind of multiple moments as Canada secured points away against both the United States and Mexico, a historic achievement in CONCACAF.
There's a reason that that's never happened before. El Tri and the U.S. men's national team have dominated the region. And for Canada to do that in the same cycle, and arguably should have won, I don't even think it's arguable, in El Tri, or excuse me, in Azteca, is incredible.
Canada trying to make it to the first World Cup in 35 years. Number 4, Ricardo Pepi making his U.S. debut in Honduras and delivering with a goal and at least 1 assist. They might have given him credit for 2. Herc, you called this a performance that saved Greg Berhalter's job.
Yeah, you know the craziest thing about that? He became the 2nd youngest player to score a World Cup qualifying goal behind only Christian Pulisic. The guy's 18 years old and he's saving people's jobs.
And it was the timing of it too, right? Not far removed from the decision to pick the U.S. over Mexico. Number 3, Snow Clásico 2.0.
Oh.
Mexico frozen at the Azteca in Edmonton. Kyle Larin a brace as Canada beats Mexico 2-1 to go top of CONCACAF.
I'm disappointed in production. They went with Snow Clásico 2.0 instead of the Ice Azteca. Opportunity lost.
It was a high point for Canada, no doubt about that. A low point for Mexico as well. Kyle Larin, the star, as he scores both goals for Canada, who get it done over Mexico. Number 2, a historic comeback. Match day 7, Honduras jumped out to a 2-0 lead at home, only to see Panama score 3 goals in 8 minutes in the second half to win 3-2, Herc.
Did you say 3 goals in 8 minutes? You know how crazy it is to come back at all, let alone 3 goals in 8 minutes? There's a reason I picked Panama as my 4th.
This was the first game for Honduras with Bolillo Gomez in charge. He, of course, took Panama to the 2018 World Cup. Our number 1 moment. We go to Cincinnati. The U.S. 2-0 win over Mexico. None other than Christian Pulisic's ultimate clapback at Memo Ochoa. Yes, it's the game-winning goal, but it's the celebration afterwards, Herc. The man in the mirror.
So you said this was a Memo Ochoa error. I don't think the goal is an error. You know what the error was?
Talking trash in a rivalry week?
Yes, material. Do not light his fire. Do not fuel these kids. That was the error.
Memo Ochoa, then very much the GOAT of 2-0, whether you think it was for on-field performance or off-field chatter. Christian Pulisic, very much the hero of that game with his game winner in the 74th minute, just 5 minutes after coming on for the U.S. against Mexico. Okay.